Hello. If you paint your matches with this, then your matches will, after they dry, you could wet them with water and they will still work. That's an experiment I'll be doing eventually. I'm going over my voice memos from March 6, 2014, 1:33 p.m. Here goes 1 minute, 14 seconds. It says, she is materialistic.
Some people are materialistic. They care more about the car, the house, material things, than they care about you. And these bosses, when you say, I need to go get some water, they say, I can't let you do that. Get back to work. Break time is not until 10 o'clock or whatever. They're very materialistic. They're very tough individuals. They treat you like garbage. The opposite are people that are very caring, like Mother Teresa. Myself, Daniel, I am a very caring person. I speak softly, I smile, I encourage you when you're doing your math or you're doing something. I'm excellent for teaching. The problem is when you have teachers that are materialistic. All they care about is the money. They don't care if the kid passes or fails or
Alright, so that's what that is about. In life, you're going to meet some very rude people. Do your best to avoid them. The other day, there was a police officer on my tail. And I said to myself, why is he riding my bumper though? Well, that particular police officer, I classify him or her, I didn't see who it was, as a bully. And thinking back, I could have called the cops and said, hey, there's a police officer following me. He's driving right on my bumper. So I proceeded. I arrived at my destination in I never went over 35. I went up to from 30 to 34 miles per hour because that road says 35 miles per hour and it's winding on Fort Smith. So when I got to the house where I was going at, I just stayed in the car and he stopped, but then he took off. I don't know what that was about. At the same time, I was thinking about, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. But at the same time, I was thinking, okay, I haven't done anything to get him to follow me like this. But what can I say? Now I understand about racial profiling. The thing is, I'm white. I look white. I appear to be white. Now I understand what some people say. Oh, the cop just wanted to get a ticket and scare you into going faster, or then they could pull you over and give you a ticket. Alright, so that's why I prefer riding a bicycle. And I prefer to live in a village where people ride bicycles instead of so many cars. I didn't pass anyone. It was a one lane. It was I would call that a romantic road. Very peaceful, quiet. But that's why big cities, I don't like them anymore. And I'm in a small town as far as population wise and traffic. Here, when you go to the store, there's still parking. In some places there isn't. I live in Florida. God bless you. do your best to live the life God put you here on earth to live. And that could require that you move away from many different people. Some of them are related, relatives, family, things like that. You need to have your boundaries. I'm sure that if I put that video, if I had a video of the police officer following me like that, then perhaps I would either get into more trouble or the police officer would get in trouble. You know, because if you're going to follow something, follow it, but don't ride their bumper. Eventually he did back up, but he still followed me, which was fine.